Calling calling the Sedalia Pettis Amateur Radio Club repeater net, calling the Spark and Aries net. This is KD0ETL. That's Kilo Delta Zero Echo Tango Lima, and I will be your net control station for this evening. My name is Paul, and my QTH is Hughesville, Missouri. The Spark repeater net meets each Sunday evening from approximately 8 p.m. until 8:30 local time on the Sedalia 147.03 megahertz repeater with a minus offset. The purposes of the net are to gather hams in the area and exchange information of mutual interest and to promote public service by ham operators. At this time, do we have any emergency traffic for the net? Are there any club announcements for the net? Net Control has several announcements. First announcement is to remind everyone that next Saturday, May 4th, at 8:30 a.m. at Sedalia Fire Headquarters will be our next Spark Club meeting. Look forward to seeing everyone there. And on the agenda is Field Day, and I'm sure there's other things too, but that's the main thing is Field Day on the agenda. So, and other announcements, regular nets this week, this evening at 8:30 on the Warrensburg repeater 146.880. Is there a working net, and if everybody gets a chance to check in there. And Monday evening, the Carroll County Aries net, 146.655, field tone of 94.8, 7 p.m. Monday is their area net, and it's pretty easy to get into. And then Thursday is the multi-county net, KJ5ZW is usually net control. On the Stover repeater, 147.390, 8:30 p.m. Thursday, and there's no tone on that repeater. Take another standby for any other club announcements. All right, at this time I will take mobiles, portables, short timers, those that are in and out, space your calls. Pause before speaking, let the repeater reset. Call KD0ETL.
KD0 QAM. I'll be in and out.
KD0 CYR. I'm in and out.
KD0 SAM. In and out.
KOUHO in and out.
KA0 TPX J in and out.
KD0ETL, this is N0WZ and KB0UVW in and out. Got to get back to the radar.
All right, we'll take a standby there. Got KB0UVW, N0WZ. Thanks for checking in, Mark. Back to the radar. KA0TPX. KE0UHO, got you, Mike. Check in and out. Next time you can talk a little bit more. And KE0SAM, KE0CYR, and KE0QAM, and myself. All right, I'll take another standby for mobiles, portables, or short timers.
KE0WLB in and out.
And KE0WLB also in and out. All right, one more standby for portables, short timers, or those in and out. All right, this time I will open up for regular check-ins for the Spark repeater net call KD0ETL. KY0P. Stand by there, KY0P. There was another that doubled with you. The other station that doubled with KY0P.
KJ5ZW.
W3MEV.
KY0P, good evening, Dennis. And just to let you and Philip know, you were both scratchy into Warsaw's repeater also. I believe it's band conditions. And I think they transmit out better than they're able to receive, so it was a little scratchy. I'm sure that's why I was scratchy in there too. So back to you there, Dennis.
Okay, thanks, Paul. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, I could tell that you and Philip were the same way, and I thought it was probably the weather. So anyway, let's see. Had a pretty busy weekend. Went to St. Louis to a meeting on Friday. Left about 9:30, and didn't get home till 8:30 that night. And the meeting lasted about 3 hours, and the rest of the time was on the road. So not used to those long trips anymore, and I was kind of tired the next day. So anyway, got some mowing done before the rains that are supposed to start. Well, actually, they did start today and go through Thursday. Those two showers that hit us had a total of 1/10 of an inch, so not much there. There was a little hail, just a little bit of hail. But anyway, I guess that's forecast. We're forecast in Pettis to get 3 to 5 inches, or that was the latest I saw from the National Weather Service. Of course, you know about the weather. You can always change the drop of a hat. So, and Doc checked in there after Philip did. I think you doubled with him, Paul. So, anyway, everybody have a great week. 73. Back to you, Paul. KY0 Peak.
WA0 SDO repeater.
KY0 Peak, KD0 ETL. All right, Dennis. I actually did get to watch part of the race today. It was kind of showery, and watched the end of it. That came out good, or at least to me, it came out good. And I got Doc checked in there at the end after Philip, so we'll go to Philip, KJ5ZW. Good evening, Philip, and your comments.
Well, I've got a short poem I'd like to read, if it'll be all right.
Go right ahead, sir.
All right. I long for the past, a time before internet, email, and cell phones, where Samuel Morse signal reigned supreme. Homebrew rigs man AM radio, before sideband was heard. Antenna are in the ether, still made with wire. Now some serve silicon, as well as tube rigs. Technician, general, and extra. SFB with newer store-bought stuff. Even today, brass pounders play. That's my contribution for this net to this evening, KJ5ZW.
All right, Philip. Yeah, I know you pound the codes in there, and glad to hear that. And good to hear that there are several out there that still do it. I should have learned it and just never did. But good to hear that, and thanks for that poem. And I got your announcement in there about the net on Thursday night. I messed up the other night. I thought it was 8 o'clock instead of 8:30, and went to do something else. Didn't hear anybody, and went to doing something else. And that's the wrong time. All right, we'll catch you later. Doc, W3MEB. Good evening, Doc, and how was your trip this week?
Hey, W3MEB. Had a fantastic time. Went down to Arrow Rock Point. Enjoyed myself down there, me and the XYL, and had the puppies with us. Good weather, strange weather. Cold at night, warm during the day, who knows. And we got a little bit of rain last night. But it was a good trip overall, and looking forward to next week with all the rain.
W3MEB, KD0 ETL. Well, good to hear. Yeah, you should have been on this morning. We had a pretty good crowd on 75 meters. I was thinking I sent you that frequency. Anyway, we'll catch you in there one of these days on HF. So good to hear you. We're at the bottom of the list. Any more check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net call, KD0 ETL?
0 VD.
0 USK.
Just about threw the hammer down on top of you there, Brett. I got KD0 USK and 80 VD. Donald, 80 VD. Good evening, and your comments.
Hey, you're not the only one who got to watch the races. I did a bad thing today after it was on the radio. I watched all the NASCAR race, thought it went the right way. Then I got to watch all the 4 Wide Nationals in Charlotte. And that's really good racing. From when I was in there, the time is only dropped about in half. Miles per hour went up from 222 up to 330. But that's in 50 years it only went up that much. But they also shortened the track down to 1,000 feet. But I still like that racing better even than a stock car. Yeah, I'm going to get out here and let somebody else do all the talking. So everybody have a great week. 80-0VD, I'm clear.
80-VD, 80-ETL. All right, Don, good deal. Good to hear you this morning on 75 meters. Sound good. We might have to get a little more audio out of you, and it could have been just our being so close. Thanks for checking in. Excuse me. Next we'll go to Brett, KD0USK. Good evening, Brett. And your comments.
Good evening, Paul. Good evening, everybody. It's been a pretty good day. Woke up and had a good time with you guys this morning. Had some good talk, and well, went into the afternoon there. I think me and Brooks and Mark and then Rick came in from down in Warsaw, and I think we talked for, well, it was afternoon for sure. Anyway, good to talk to everybody. Had fun with that. I did end up going outside and working on some stumps and got them cut down, and I got my chain a little bit dull. Them old stumps are hard, so they worked on it pretty good. So I need to get that thing sharpened up, and so I can work on a few more of them, so I can mow over them, you know, and get that done. So other than that, that's been my day. I hope everybody has a real good week. We'll see y'all later. 73 KD0USK.
80-USK, 80-ETL. Yeah, Brett, I think I jumped out just before 12. My stomach was growling too loud, and you wouldn't be able to hear me over my stomach growling, so I had to take care of that. Yeah, good to hear you guys ran in later. I know Brooks had missed several weeks there, so good deal. We had a good crowd in there this morning, several extras that we don't usually have. We're at the bottom of the list. Any more check-ins for the Spark repeater net, call KD0ETL.
KE0IKE.
KE0IKE, good evening. Your comments for the net.
Good evening, sir, and good evening to everybody on the net. Don't really have any comments. Just heard you guys in there and thought I'd holler in for the count. This is Rick up in New Franklin, so I don't get in on your all's net very often, but I'm glad you let me in this evening, and back to you, sir.
KE0IKE, KD0ETL. Okay, Rick, yeah, excellent signal into the repeater, and I had you almost an 8 or 9 on reverse, so you're making a good trip into here this evening. Check in anytime. Glad to have you, and don't be shy. And you don't have to wait till net night either. Just jump in anytime. And we'll go out again for any more check-ins for the Spark repeater net. Call KD0ETL. Well, we'll make it, sounds like we're at the end. We'll make it last call for check-ins for the Spark repeater net. Call KD0ETL.
KD0ETL, KD0WXT.
80-WXT, good evening, Roger. And your comments from Warsaw.
Good afternoon, Paul, and everyone else on the net. I'm trying out Sam's new headset for this Yaesu, and it's a Heil MCOM headset. It's real lightweight, and hopefully the audio is decent on it. And if you would also check in KE0LMY and KE0LMZ, I'd appreciate it.
KD0WXT, KD0ETL. Okay, yeah, I got Sam and Renee both checked in, and your audio is it's a little lower tone, but it's very good audio. I think it's excellent audio myself. It gives you just a little bit lower voice tone, but very good and strong.
WA0 SDO repeater.
Good. I'm not sure quite exactly, how loud to talk, to speak into this with having the mic right here at your face, but first time ever using a headset like this. It takes some getting used to for me, but it's what she wanted to try out for field day, and I think she'll be real happy with it because it's a lightweight headset. You don't have that big heavy headset sitting on you for hours on end. Well, that's all I got for you, Paul. Hopefully we won't get any severe weather this week, but if we do, we'll be monitoring down here, trying to pass on any weather information we can. Everybody have a good week. This is KD0WXD back next control.
Okay, Roger. Yep, sounds very good. Yeah, it sounds like a good headset. I might have to check into that myself. Not sure if I have it by field day or not, but that would be nice. I do a lot of times field day use headset, but it's pretty light, and then just regular mic. But headset would be nice. And yeah, Mark N0WZ, he was in there earlier, checked in. He's watching weather for us here in Pettis County, and he'll send us out if we need to. So thanks for checking in. One last call for check-in, Spark Repeater Net. Call KD0ETL.
KC0ELB, Tony in Boonville.
KC0ELB, good evening, Tony. How are things in Boonville?
Paul Manette. It's cooled down quite a bit. We had a thunderstorm roll just south of my QTH here, and about the time then it rolled into Columbia, or south of Columbia, between Columbia and Ashland, so it kind of looked like it just barreled through and missed everybody. But it's been cold ever since, and with that severe weather, if there is any, they can stay away. I'm okay with the rain. It's been a nice spring so far. The garden likes it. Anyway, I thought I'd hop in there and give another one for the count. KC0, ELB, back to that.
KC0ELB, KD0ETL. Very good, Tony. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't gotten any garden in. I'm kind of delayed. Been working on this kitchen project, and gardening has taken a back seat. Plus, I had to do mowing, so garden might not look so good this year. I'm not sure. Thanks for checking in. One last call for check-in, Spark Repeater Net. Call KD0ETL. Net Control calls KE0UHO. KE0UHO. Are you in there, Mike?
Yes, go ahead, Paul.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're in there, and radio sounds pretty good. You got a tone on there. We'll have to check into that. That's coming in. I'm not sure what it's called after your transmission, but I mean, it's not interfering with your audio, but we'll probably have to take care of that because most usually turn that off. I can't remember what it's called.
That's helped me with that. I'm not sure what it is either.
Just mostly just let you know that you unkeyed. So, yeah, the audio sounds pretty good. Coming in good here. Do it one more time, and I'm going to check you on reverse. That's without going through the repeater.
How's the sound?
That's full strength, just like you were coming through the repeater. So we don't have any problem talking between us. After we leave the net here, you want to go. Do you have 146.520 programmed in there?
Check.
Yeah, say again. Give a little pause before you keyed up again.
I said I'll go ahead and check that frequency.
Okay, I'll meet you on 146.520 after the net. And it looked like we had a total of 19 check-ins for the net tonight. Thanks everybody checked in. 73 KD0ETL, return the repeater back to normal use, and QSY to 146.520.